So, bringing you guys along, welcome back to the Pink Envelope. If you are new here, typically not hanging in my bathroom, typically not without makeup, I'm doing something different. So get ready with me. So what is that little acronym? Get GRWM. So trendy. Are all the rage right now. And literally all of these YouTube courses that I'm taking to kind of better understand what you guys like, what's happening, what's out there, keep saying, get ready with me videos are all the rage. So sorry that this is being put on you because YouTube said it's cool. But I need a chat. Like I really wanted to chat with you guys. My head is super full of thoughts. And I don't know about you guys. However, I am one of those people who very rarely gets personal time as a business owner, a mom, a wife. It doesn't happen. But typically when I'm doing makeup, I am by myself, which is what's happening right now. And so thoughts are swirling. We are moving into fall home decor season. Literally 1 week, we are going to have all of the fall stuff coming out. I will be releasing fall videos. So before we did that, before we got into releasing White Home Woods, Third and Main, Deco Crated, Just Deco, I mean, I got a box for everyone. Now, every box isn't going to be for everyone, but I've got a box for everyone. And that is the goal on my channel and a little bit about what I want to chat about right now. As I release boxes, you're going to be like, nope, not for me. Nope, nope, nope. Not for me because of X, Y, and Z. And that is so good. That's why I release so many different boxes. My goal is to weed out the ones for you that are not a match and help you fall in love with the ones that are. With that being said, I want to ask that everybody is so respectful. Now, you guys, like my TPE crew, y'all are amazing. Y'all are always respectful. You are aware that behind every single one of these boxes is a business owner with a family and a life who spent a ton of time and money curating the box to bring it to us. And then when we are like, it does hurt. So you guys do great. But if you're new around here, I kind of wanted to chat with how we do things. If you find a box that is like not a match for you, you're like, nope, not me. You totally can get on and share not a match for me because of this, or not a match for me because of that, or perhaps at a budget, or you think the value's not there. That is all extremely good feedback. It helps other people know what's up, especially if you're familiar with the box and they're not. But I do want to ask that we remember at all times that every box I share, somebody put a bunch of time, money, energy, love, sleepless nights, tears, probably blood to make it happen. And so I want to just be respectful in the way we say we love or don't love something. And if you're not sure if what you're saying is respectful, my mama used to say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, you can say nothing at all. And so I want that to be like our little family motto. You can get on our private group and chat with people. You can DM your friends. But like how we're painting that red just disappearing like magic. Oh, But yeah, I really, really, really want to say, I know certain boxes have been around for a long time. And some of those boxes that have been around for a long time are not quite meeting the expectations that we had hoped. Various people have various thoughts. But I do also want to remind you that that same box and those same boxes are actually meeting the needs for a lot of people. And they get really scared to get on and say that they enjoy the box, like the box, or maybe there's a product in there that they love. Maybe there's a product in there that you don't want and that they may want. Like we have great big, what are they called? Buy, sell, trade, borrow groups. We have those all lined up for you guys. And I'll put them down below. My girl Kate runs an amazing group for trading things. And so, yeah, this portion of the chat is just to remind everybody to please be kind when certain more controversial boxes release. They're not really controversial. There's just a box. It's just a box in home decor. We are making a controversial, and to be loving in our speech and remember that that box fills a need for someone somewhere, and that box was built by a real person, someone somewhere. Okay, next thing I want to share with you. When my dear, sweet, amazingly awesome husband sees this lighting and video, and he sees the sound, here's the sound, sees the sound, here's the sound on this clip, he is going to die. But you know when you get thoughts in your head and you want to get them out, I was like, this is a family chat, right? So here we are. And so I just want to chat, y'all. The other thing that has been on my heart that I want to discuss with you guys is I'm using lash primer for the first time like ever. It's called Lash Food. It's going to be on my empties thing that I'm going to film and release soon. But yeah, I don't use lash primer. I'm learning to use it like this week. And well, I guess I'm finishing using it this week, and I'll have some thoughts for you guys on my new empties video I'm going to film, and we'll see what happens. But that isn't what I was going to tell you. What I was going to tell you is shipping right now is ungodly. Like, I don't even know how else to put it. You know, the little giveaway boxes I ship to you guys, they're not big and they're not heavy, and they cost me $30, $40. So these boxes are shipping home decor to us. So, you know, whatever the price point is, every box does it different. Some of them do the price plus a very prorated shipping, like $10, which let me just tell you, it's not $10 to ship that box. It's going to fall somewhere between, on a tiny lightweight box, maybe 15 to 20, on our average home decor box, 20, 25, 30. So with that being said, when you are looking at the price of the box, and it's the price of the box, and they are boasting free shipping, please take a moment to be like, nothing in life is free. Like, we know that, right? But they are trying their very best to save money for us. And so knock some numbers off. And so if the box is $100, go ahead and knock 15 off on the retail value in your head, so that you're like, hey, listen, I know for a fact this is like $85 in product, not $100, because there was shipping involved to get it to me, and then run your evaluations for your personal budget based on that number. I think it's really good for all of us to remember that, because then we can get skewed values on things. The other thing to remember is not only is shipping crazy, inventory is super crazy. And I feel like subscription boxes have actually been more consistent than a lot of the retailers that I normally shop at, which has been so wild, and actually a big blessing to me, because y'all know how many boxes I get. Like, I have been blessed to not see too much of a gap in things. But we are not running to 10 stores to try to find those perfect things. And I know that there are other influencer content creators who are saying otherwise, and that is great. If I had a little more time, maybe if I didn't have a husband, maybe if I didn't own 2 companies, if I didn't have kids, I too could run around to various stores to recreate things. But that's not the stage of life I'm in. That's also not how I personally am choosing to use my time. For me to find subscription boxes, clothes, food, home decor, whatever it may be, and have it all brought to my house. So like I was saying in my last video when I did this like 3 new box haul, I'm spending that time with my kids. Like, I come home after being at the pool with my kids and hanging out with them, and their school uniform pants are sitting on the front door waiting for me. Groceries are delivered and waiting for me. Obviously, my home decor boxes for fall have started to arrive. And I didn't use any of my time to go get those things. And in almost every single case, I'm saving money. So with those things being said, I want to put that in our heads to remember shipping cost and remember time that we are not using to get these things. And I think it really will help us have a better appreciation for the value in the box, because inflation is real right now, which means not only product costs, but the value of your time is inflated as well. And so that's something that I have like chanted in my head whenever I've hit a road bump, maybe with a car part that isn't arriving on time, or a restaurant that's moving slow. That we are so blessed to even be in a point where we can feel a little frazzled by those things. And so as we are rolling into fall, I want to have extra grace extended towards our box owners as they are hooking us up with some cool things in a cool way, with some cool how-tos, tips, tricks, decor. And then of course, I have fun things for us as well. Okay, much better. We've chatted about being kind in our constructive feedback. We've talked about remembering shipping is cray right now. Now, really, I kind of just want to know, what boxes are you most excited for? And it doesn't have to be home decor. We're just kind of moving into that big fall home decor, so it's like on the brain for me. But moving into fall in general, what boxes are we most excited for? I would like to hear from you guys on FabFitFun. I have not featured them. I think it's been a year now, which is so crazy because I was an OG original subscriber to them back in like 14, 15, 16, like years. And I just recently let them go. I've had my subscription all those years. And for some reason, even though I've been VIP for years and years and years, I was getting my boxes very last. So like if we think like January, February, March is one quarter, I should have gotten my box first early January as a VIP and a OG VIP. And I was getting my box at the end of March into April. So like the next boxes were launching and I was just getting my box. And I was like, hey, I am cool with it like arriving whenever, not that worried. But when it arrives that late, I'm making selections on my next box and I haven't even got my first box. And then as an unboxer, like what me and you do here, totally doesn't work. Like I'm talking about something that is so last season. So I just decided to cancel, and I don't think I'm missing it because I have found so many other boxes. I personally right now am totally crushing on Beachly. It's very lifestyle and it's very me. I'm always at the river, the pool, the lake, the beach. I love the water. So that has worked for me. Willow Nook box has been a great option for a lot of y'all, but I'm just I would love to hear specifically, do I need to bring FabFitFun back? Or are we okay with exploring other box options? Really, really been just thinking about that a lot. Like I wish that they would contact me. I wish that I could get an influencer PR box like these other people. I'm not sure why I can't, because then I could get it early enough for us to play with, talk with, chat through. Yeah, if anybody has any tips or tricks on that, totally accepting feedback. So yeah, that is a box that I've been noodling, but how about you guys? Are there any boxes like that you've been noodling that need to come back to the channel? We do have on our Ask the Pink Envelope Facebook group, the box request form, and we're taking through those. We have received, well, I was gonna say dozens, but we are definitely into the hundreds because we're over 300 box requests at this point. And yes, there are that many subscription boxes. There's a subscription box for everything. And so we're ticking through those. And I know some of y'all are probably like, you haven't shared mine yet. I'm trying to get there. But what are some ones, maybe not quite the smaller nuanced ones, we're getting through those, but bigger boxes that maybe have been around, like All True? Do I bring in All True? We know the drama. All True drama has been here, there, and everywhere. They're back under new ownership. Set up this crazy set of rules on who gets a box and who doesn't get a box. And we chatted about that on that private Ask the Pink Envelope Facebook group if you want to go there. And down in the description is the URL to that page. Once you're on that page, you do have to join, and then you can search All True and read all the juicy details. But like, do y'all want me to order a box? Do y'all want me to see what they're up to, where they're going? Is it still the same box? Are they pivoting? Let me know your thoughts on All True. The other one I'm noodling is Decor Steals. Let me here. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna let you guys like get into my heart and soul of my beef with Decor Steals. So to call it beef seems a bit much because it's not really beef. My thoughts. Because I've heard a few of you be like, you're so mean to Decor Steals and you're so nice to Decorated. Family chat. Let's go. Decor started this home decor game back in the day. They're the OG. They broke through barriers. They discovered how the game worked for good and for bad, went through all of the path paving for this home decor subscription box world. And even to this day, they are still path paving. Maybe they're not pivoting in style like you want them to pivot, or maybe they're not pivoting in quality like you want them to pivot. And that's all understandable. Like, I totally get that. But they're the OG who started this game, which has exploded in the last 2 years. Do y'all remember unboxing boxes? Like, for posterity's sake, I'm going to link an OG box up here, like 2-3 years ago unboxing. Versus like how many boxes we have now. White Home Woods wasn't around. Third and Main was, but they weren't. They were in like this transition. Same thing with Just Deco. They were in this transition. Willow Nook was not around. I'm like looking at my list over here. Like, there's a ton of boxes that were not even around that have come into the game since there is now a home decor game. So my beef with Decor Steals is that they already had the product line, the inventory. They already know the home decor space. And they jumped into the home decor subscription box space way late in the game compared to others. And I happen to know that they were researching their competitors because, right, who wouldn't? That wisdom would be that you would. So when they jumped in, I had that bar way too high. And that's on me. Lesson learned. Just really big expectations for a big company who has all the fancy apps and the pop-up stills and all the things that they do. They know home decor. I just thought they were going to come in this space that has been paved for them and own it. And then I don't feel like they did. I love that fall 2021 box, which they just announced that was their most popular box, the box people love the most, and they have more of them for sale right now. And so you can go down below and grab that link if you want to hit that box up, because that was the only box I was like, very cool box. The rest of them, I was like, what is happening here? And then, of course, as time went on, it didn't seem like it was getting better. I got a little sarcastic in a past video. You can check it out here. And it wasn't, I think I was just so shocked, you guys. So shocked on a few different things. But anyways, then we hit 2022 and they didn't even release a summer box. Like, they're already gone. Rumor has it that they are releasing a fall 2022 box. I'm signed up for every email. I have multiple people like leaning in to get that, and they're not communicating really well. I have to sleuth to get good info. So yeah, I guess you could say that's my beef. As someone who loves this space, who is an original home decor subscription box content creator, investor, because I spent some money on some boxes in that category. I wanted more. I needed more. And for some reason, they couldn't figure it out. And so, yeah, that's my hang up there. And that's my defense on the Decor side. I have watched them change this game for good, for the better. Like, the things that they did to get this industry here was a lot of legwork by a lot of people on a little bitty team. I have had the privilege to talk to them and hear the tears, the frustration, the path paving that they've done. So yeah, that's my layout for that. And in that, we've seen beautiful boxes arrive, and there's several new ones that we haven't even hit the channel. And I think that actually would probably be a good thing for me to address as well. I wasn't going to go there, and this video is getting a little longer than anticipated, but I think that I should dive into that. That's a good chat. So last thing, I swear I'll wrap this up. I get asked a lot, why do I have a tendency to feature the same boxes? Or why sometimes does a box pop up once and then it isn't featured again? Or, hey, I've asked several times for XYZ box to be on the channel and you still haven't featured them. I am blessed by you guys. You guys have revolutionized this channel. Without y'all, well, I guess either way, I'm sitting in a room talking to myself, but I am sitting in a room talking to myself with purpose with you guys. So when I share about boxes, you know, it depends on the genre of the box and I guess the mood of the group. Like right now, fall home decor is where our brains are. So if I'm sharing really great beach boxes, it doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean? And so, depending on all of these factors, when I share a box, up to 100 of you can subscribe that fast to the box. Sometimes it's 20 or 30, sometimes it's 50, 60, 70. It really varies. But you have to think, does that box have the capacity to take on more boxes? So newer boxers, when they come to me, sometimes they only have 20 subscribers. So if I send them 20, I've just doubled their following, which is amazing that we get to do that, right? But also they don't want to accept more than they have inventory for, capacity for, etc. So a lot of these boxes I'll reach out to and say, hey, I would love to feature your box on the channel. And they say, we would love it too, but we couldn't handle a mass push. If you sent, and every box has a different number, but we'll just say 20. If you sent 20 new subscribers to us right now, we would feel overwhelmed by that and it would be too much for our team. So that's the reason we're passing. And that is the number one response I get from boxes that are like, oh gosh, if you share, I'm not ready. Which is also why I very rarely blind order boxes. If I just go in, subscribe, hop on here and tell y'all about it, I usually don't have any kind of incentive like coupon code, free item. I also don't know if the box owner is even interested in me doing that for their company. And I feel like that's a key element. My job isn't just to swoop in and make decisions for them. It's my job to partner with them and make sure that they want to be a part of what we're doing here. And then if they do, we have an absolute blast doing it. So that is, I think, a key different thing I do here. I like to call myself a content creator, not an influencer. I'm not trying to influence anyone to do anything, but I am trying to create honest, clean, good content, hence why I think Jonathan's gonna kill me for the lighting and sound of this particular video, so that you guys can take a peek at it and decide, is this the box for me? And I'd like to list the points, like does it save money? Does it have great value? Like what are the perks that I'm seeing in the box? Then you guys can see the content I create and decide if it is a match for you. So yeah, if you've requested a box and it hasn't popped up, it probably is because that particular box owner has said, oh, not right now, but maybe later, or they send a box, they get 30 new subscribers and they go, whoa, let's pause. This is amazing. Salt and Light, the lavender box, is a great example. Phenomenal box, phenomenal owners, phenomenal everything. Love it. But send a chunk of you guys over there, which you guys have just raved about that. I have just loved that you guys love that box. But they said, oh, hold on. We have to harvest lavender fields through the summer. And a bunch of people signed up and we really want to make sure that we're servicing everybody to perfection. So we're going to push pause and close cart. And you guys are all still getting your boxes. They just can't take new subscribers. So therefore we haven't featured them again. And so I wanted to share that with you because from the outside, it probably is a little confusing. Why wouldn't I just order the box and share it? And so I wanted to do this little loop around real quick. Okay, guys, I have in 6 years never done a chat like this. At least I don't think. I'm pretty sure I haven't. But I don't know. I feel like our relationship as a crew here has grown so much deeper than just like videos that pop up and people who pass through. Like we are talking and doing life together. And I was like, I think this would be a great chat for us to have to kind of kick off the fall winter season, which is like the most fun season of all. I have like all underneath this camera is so much fall and Halloween. Like we are playing, it is happening. It is going to be awesome. So subscribe to the channel if you have not already, because all of the best well, I shouldn't say that probably, but that's how I feel. The best boxes are going to pop out over the next 6 months or so. And that starts next week, which is, I'm right now going to go change out of a t-shirt. I love t-shirts, but I'm trying not to film videos in t-shirts as much. And I'm about to film a juicy little haul about 3 jewelry subscription boxes that I got online, ordered, and this is an example. After I ordered the boxes, I DM'd the owners and said, hey, this is what I'm doing. Are you okay with that? And one of them was like, yes, great. And so I have a coupon code for that. The other one was like, it's a big, big company. They're like, we're not interested in collaborating. I was like, I already purchased my box. I wasn't asking you that. And the third one, well, make sure you go watch that video. It'll be popping up in the next week to see what happened with that one. I hope that you guys have had the most amazing July. And if you subscribe to the channel, I'm going to see you guys later. Bye, y'all.